Uh, okay, you can start now. Are you going to share the screen?
Yes, ma'am. I will going to share the screen, ma'am.
Okay.
Is my screen is visible, ma'am?
No, Sonia.
Hello.
Sonia. Okay, I think yes, you have shared.
Hello.
Okay, but yes, my voice is audible. No, I am audible. Recording stop.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you just share the screen.
Yes.
I think.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sonia BS from 6M ISC. Now, I'm going to discuss about fundamentals of Java. Let us start a small topics on fundamentals of Java. First question: which one is a valid declaration of a Boolean? Option A, Boolean B1 is equal to 0. Option B, Boolean B2 is equal to false. This is in a single quotes. And option C, Boolean B2 is equal to false. And option D, Boolean B2 is equal to no. Can anyone guess the output?
Many of the first time students, you people have taken Java course, no, in Coursera, LinkedIn. You just see this question, try to give the answer.
Just I'm going with the simple questions. Can anyone guess this? How to declare a Boolean value in Java?
Boolean variable declaration. So Boolean variable means only two possible values will be there for Boolean variable, true or false. Just like your integer, primitive data types are there, no? Integers, strings, characters. So like that, the Boolean, it is also one data type. You can declare the variable of Boolean type. Two possible values, true or false. So Sonia is asking valid declaration of a Boolean variable.
Option C.
Option C. Yeah, who said this? Name, please. Yeah, yes, you are right. Option C is the answer because we will be not going to declare it in a single quotes. Just we will be declaring as Boolean B2 is equal to false. In case of false, we can write true also. So option C is the answer for it. Explanation: a Boolean can only be assigned the literal true or false. Means we are having in Boolean we are having true or false, either 0 or 1. Like this, we should give true or false. This is a valid declaration for a Boolean. Going to the next question. Which declarations are required in a Java program? Option A, there should be a main function. Option B, there should be a class. Option C, there should be a class and a main function. Option D, none of these. It's just a simple question. Can anyone guess?
Option C.
Yeah, you are right. Option C is the correct answer. There should be a class and a main function. Now you will get to know how there should be a class and a main function. Going to the next question. See, will be, what I have told is there should be a class and one main function. Okay. Now going to the third question. What will be the output of the following program? Public class. It is a user defined function program class program. We have given PRG. Public static void main string args. Then system dot out dot print a plus b. Options are option A, B, and option B 195, option C 131, and option D error. Can anyone guess the output?
Yes, you can guess the answer easily.
Option C.
Who is this?
Santika.
Can you explain this? How you got option C?
A is the character value which is having the value 65 and B is the 66, 65 plus 66, 131.
Yeah, you are right, Sandika. The answer is option C 131 because here A and B are not strings, they are characters. See, it is in single quotes. They are not strings, they are characters. So A and B will not concatenate. We cannot concatenate. So the Unicode of the A and B will be added. Unicode means ASCII values of A and B. So the Unicode of A means the ASCII value of A is 65 and the ASCII value of B is 66. So hence 65 plus 66 is 131. So the output will be 131. Hence the answer is 131, option C.
Okay, for some students, you are. Yeah, one second, Sonia.
Yes,
For some students, say this. So actually, in case of Java, strings are enclosed inside the double quote. Okay, but if they have taken A and B, A enclosed inside the single quote, B enclosed inside the single quote means A and B, they are the characters. Okay, plus operator is there, so we can perform the concatenation of strings. Okay, here the characters are there, so it has taken ASCII value for A, that is 65, ASCII value for B 66, and it has performed the addition on 65 and 66, so answer is 131. Okay, so ನಾನು ಎರರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನನಗೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಎ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಸೊ ಲೇಟರ್ ಐ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಟ್ yes, it is addition of ASCII values of these two characters A and B. Okay, Sonia.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Going to the fourth question. What will be the output of the following program? Public class program, public static void main string args, system dot out dot print A, B, A. Here you can see what is the difference between previous. We have said that A and B are not strings, they are characters. But going to the fourth question, you can see here it is a character and these two are strings. So can you guess the output? Options are option A, ABA, option B, AB65, option C, error, and option D, AB.
Option B.
B. Option B.
Option
B.
Can anyone guess? Is there any other answers?
B option.
Okay. Everyone is going with option B? Take some time and read once again. You will come to know. Okay. It's not option B. It's option A. How means, see here, these are strings. A and B are the strings. This is only a character. If we add A, means strings plus strings, it will be resulting in strings only. So the option will be A, B, A. How? See, if you try to concatenate any type of data like integer, character, float with string value. See, if you means like integer, float, character or with a string value, the result will be string. So A will be concatenated with AB, means it is a string type, right? So AB and answer will be ABA, string plus string. We will be concatenating with a string. So the answer will be string only. So it is ABA. Is it clear for everyone?
Okay, is it like
Yes.
just like automatic type conversion, no? Samya, so A and B you have concatenated, so AB, and A is a character, so that is converted into string, then concatenation takes place. Is it like that?
No, ma'am. If we concatenate with string value, means anything like integer, float, or any string, it is a character and it is a string. First, it will take place A plus B. These both are strings. So we are concatenating with a string. So it is of a string type only, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Going to the next question. What will be the output of the following program? Public class program, public static void main string args, system.out.print. It is hello string. It is of a string type hello, and system.out.println, and it is of guys. Here you can see the difference. Here it is a print and it is println. So the options are option A, hello guys. Here there is no space in between this, and option B, hello guys. Here you can see the space in between hello and guys. Next, here the pattern is different, means it has been it has been jumped to the next line hello, and next here it has been given a space and it is guys. And option D, compile with a warning. So these are the options. Can anyone guess the output?
Option C.
Yes, some other students, any other students? Simran told it is option C.
Option A.
Option A.
How we are saying that it is option A? Can you explain? Anyone?
In the system.out at line 3, there is only print. There is no line executed there. So there is no given space. So option A, hello guys, will be printed.
Repeat your statement, please.
Like print ln, it is not typed there. Like ln is not executed there. Line.
Yeah, so you are telling this, so it has not given space, right?
Yes, there is no space there and there is no new line created. So option A will be printed like hello guys.
Okay, but yeah, can anyone explain this? Someone said A is the answer. I will come back to you.
Option A is correct because system.out.print does not does not print new line after printing string. So next we have system.out.println. It prints next line to the new line after printing the string.
Yeah, exactly. Who is this?
Purnima.
Yeah, Purnima, you are right. Yeah, it is correct. Hello guys, it is option A. It's not like ln, it is not mentioned or mentioned. Means system.out.print, it does not print a new line after a printing string. Okay, but in system.out.println, it prints a new line after printing string. Hence, output will be hello guys, and then it will come to the new line. So you got cleared with this output?
Yes, Sukha.
Or I should repeat it again?
Repeat.
Everything got cleared? Is there any doubts?
No doubt.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Then going to the next question, which is not a valid type of a variable? Option A, global variable. Option B, local variable. Option C, class variable. Option D, instance variable. It's just a basic type of a question, or means valid type of a variable. Means which is not a valid type of a variable. Here they have asked not a valid type of a variable. Can anyone guess?
Op-
Yes.
Option C, class variable.
Okay, any other answers?
Arushi? Arushi is not there. Okay.
From 6th sem. Okay, I will go to the. Yeah, come on.
Option B.
Option B. Who is this?
Local variables will be there, no, in Java programming language. Local
Yes,
variables
ma'am.
ಇರಲ್ವಾ?
Still, it's not a correct answer, ma'am.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay, I will get into the answer. Option A is the correct answer. Global variable in Java, it is not a valid type of variable. The other variables are it is local variable is a valid type, and class variable it is also a valid type, and instance variable it is also a valid type. But global variable it is not a valid type of a variable.
See, in C programming language, so if you declare the variables outside the main function, just above the main function, if you declare variables, just you will start with stdio.h header file now. So after that header file, there is a you can declare the global variables. Okay, that is outside the definition of the main function. So inside the main function, if you declare variables, they are called local variables, correct? But in case of Java, everything will be inside the class definition. So you will be having the class, inside the class definition, a main function will be there. So there is no concept called global variables in case of Java.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Going to the next question. What will be the output of the following program? Class program public static void main string args constant means constant int a is equal to 10 system dot out dot println a, and the options are option A error, option B 0, option C A, option D 10. Can anyone guess this output? Any other answers? Any other answers?
C.
C. Any other? Okay, I will go to the answer. It's not option C or it's not a option D means 10. It's option A. Error. Because illegal start of expression. In Java, we will not use the word constant because Java does not support the constant keyword. Yeah, instead of this constant keyword, we will be using a new keyword like final keyword is used. So if we give as a final int a is equal to 10, then 10 will be printed. Then the output will be 10. But here why it is getting error means we will be it is a keyword constant. Java does not support the constant keyword. So if we have if it is replaced by final means then it will be output will be 10. So now for this constant we will be getting an error. I should repeat or is this fine for everyone?
Okay, Sonia. I think they know it. So constant CONST, it is a keyword in C programming language. This keyword is not there in Java programming language. So in Java we have final keyword. If you want to declare some constant like a, which is initialized with 10, then we have to use final keyword. Then we will get the answer as 10. Otherwise we will get the error. CONST undefined symbol.
Yes, ma'am. Going to the next question. This is the last time final question. What will be the output of the following program? Public class program, public static void main, string args, character array. String is equal to includehelp. Some letters have been given. System dot out dot println str dot toString function. And the options are include help, option B error, option C this is the memory address of this, and option D is null. Can anyone guess this output? Okay. We will be getting into the answer. the answer is option C, memory address. Memory address, because string is a character array. Okay, if you try to print to string, it will not be converted to not be converted to a string, because here a string is an object of a character array. So that will print an address in string format. It has printed address in string format. So the option C is the answer. Is this okay with everyone?
Understood for some students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Sonia,
ma'am.
just repeat. Okay, they understood. Okay.
I should repeat, ma'am, or is this enough?
No, they understood. They told me.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sonia. So last minute I told no. Really, I'm very sorry for that. Okay,
It's
because
okay.
I was not getting any. See, actually, your classmates they are not showing interest. I don't know why. ಇದು ನೋಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ 8 programs. All programs are really good, good discussion. Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So now Diksha will handle the session now. Diksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Share the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, Diksha. Slide share F5.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diksha MM, 6M ISE. Now I am going to explain some aptitude questions on Java. The first question is, which four